My name is Hannah Patton and I'm the Vicar of St John's Church here in Goole. Here at St John's we want to be a church for the whole community, whether or not you worship regularly with us. Over the past year we've hosted concerts, we've had visits from schools, we've gathered youth groups and we've held many of your important life events, baptisms, weddings and funerals. And in among it all we've continued to worship and pray here week after week. Over the past 6 years we have invested significant amounts of money in our buildings and grounds. The Spire Centre across the road is now fit for purpose, accessible and step-free throughout. We've also begun work on our church building itself, fixing some of the roofs and also putting in parking in our churchyard which protects the tree roots. We want to share with you an opportunity that we have in this coming season to continue to invest in what we have here, in our buildings and in our grounds, to make them fit for purpose for the next generation and to be a blessing to the whole town. We have a derelict cottage behind the Spire Centre and we're grateful to the Goole Town Deal Board who've awarded a significant grant so that we can renovate this cottage. This will give us extra smaller rooms for meetings and groups and some much needed office space upstairs. We've been awarded a large grant from Historic England so that we're able to finish fixing the roofs here in church. This means that our building will be protected from water in the years to come. The Church Council and the worshipping community here at St John's are keen that we would begin to open up more and more to the community. We're excited at the plans that Groundwork have drawn up for our churchyard. This will become the Life and Hope Gardens, featuring an area for prayer and reflection, a working kitchen garden and a place for children to play and for people to gather. This has been given significant funding already by the Goole Wind Farm and also by Drax and by the Charles and Elsie Sykes Foundation. We also want to invite people to spend more and more time in the building, and in order to do that we need to put in toilets into our church. The lack of drainage access to the church has prevented us from bringing toilets into church, but recently we have been awarded a grant from UKSPF and we've used this to put in drainage and a pump ready for toilets to be put into the church. The Church Council are also exploring different ways of offering hospitality and hosting people when they come into church. All of this work on the gardens, the cottage and the building itself will cost around £1 million. We estimate that we can raise around £750,000 through grant funders and other revenue sources. So we need to raise £250,000 to get this work done. I and the Church Council and the church community would love to invite you to be part of this story. Would you consider giving a one-off gift to the work that we're doing here at St John's? Or perhaps giving regularly for a period of a couple of years so that this work can be completed. We're excited to see what the future holds for St John's and to open up more and more so that we can be a blessing to the whole community of Goole. Thank you.